There's something about the North that's always drawn me in. The mountains, the ocean, the forests, the places where the landscape still feels untouched. Places that make you feel small, but somehow connected to something much bigger than yourself. I've always been fascinated by the idea that these landscapes were here long before us, and they still will be here long after we're gone. Generations of people have stood beneath the same mountains, crossed the same waters, and walked through the same forests. And in the North, those landscapes became part of the stories people told. Stories of gods, giants, warriors, creatures, storms, and distant worlds. These stories eventually became what we know as Norse mythology. And that's really where Northern Illusions began. Northern Illusions is my creative outlet for exploring that connection between nature, mythology, ancestry, and adventure. It started with an idea that the old stories shouldn't just exist in history books. They can still inspire us. Not because we live the same lives as the people who came before us, but because some of the things they were drawn to are still around us. The mountains, the sea, the wilderness. That's also what I want this channel to be about. I want to explore wild places and share them the way I experience them. Sometimes that might mean standing above an alpine lake. Sometimes it might be following a coastline into the unknown. And sometimes it might just be finding a quiet place in the mountains and taking it all in. And honestly, I don't want this channel to just be about showing you beautiful places. I want it to make you want to go find them yourself, to get outside, to explore somewhere you've never been, and to stand in a landscape that makes you forget about everything else for just a moment. Because I think there's something we've lost in a world that's increasingly connected with screens, cities, and constant noise. We forget that there's an entire world out there that exists beyond our engineered lives. The mountains, the ocean, the wind, they've been here for thousands of years. And there's something incredibly grounding about being reminded of that. And that's where Northern Illusions means to me. It's about looking backward while still moving forward. About finding inspiration in the people, stories, and landscapes that came before us. And about creating something of our own. So if you're someone who feels drawn to wild places, if you love the mountains, the ocean, the north, if you've ever looked at an ancient landscape and wondered, what has it seen? I think you're in the right place. I'm going to share more of these places here. More stories, more landscapes, and more adventures. And hopefully, a reason for you to get out there and to experience the world for yourself. This is Northern Illusions. Welcome.